What's up, BMT fam? In tonight's episode, we're going to talk about when are you fulfilled as a man? Is it with money, with power, respect? Is it something else? Let's have this discussion. Let's just get into it. Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
You got Charles in the future.
In the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
And we got Bucky's on the ones and twos in the back, holding it down like he always does.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What?
Were you gonna,
What?
weren't you going to ask me a question?
Oh, hold on.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Are we missing somebody?
Nobody important.
I guess so. That's why I need an answer.
Yes, that's a big one. Just kidding. We're missing part of the team. Hey, Tony T, we miss you. Hope everything's good. You got a lot of things going on, but he will be back for the following episode. At least we hope so.
I know.
At least we hope so. Hey, but we got to keep this ball rolling, the show going, because you know what? At BMT, we can't be pausing too much because people be disappearing,
I know.
right?
That's the way it starts.
But the good thing is we have a lot of discussions of things that we want to go over, guests that we want to have on,
Yes.
do a lot of different stuff, right?
We're
So
pick-
I'm excited. What do you think? Are you excited, Bucky? Yeah.
Yeah, of
Getting
course.
excited, right?
I'm just going to answer with the keys.
Yeah, just that's all we need right now. What's been going on? What's been going on with everybody lately? Yeah, it's
Hey,
been-
we're still in rainy season.
Dude,
it hasn't left.
It doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop. Hey, but this one's not so bad. This was not
No.
too bad. We're kind of.
We're holding it. We're holding
I
it.
mean, I'm trying to fix my hair because I got the raindrops running all over me.
We're almost in spring, and the time's gonna change.
Yes. Look, I'm still wearing hoodies and stuff, man. It's getting warm. One thing I do want to avoid, apparently, is P. Diddy.
Oh, what happened?
Have you? P. Diddy has more allegations against him. I don't know if sexual misconduct, of doing things inappropriate with women and apparently men.
No.
Not that that's
No.
wrong or anything. It's just
Wait, what?
Yes.
But this is older stuff happened in the past, or
This obviously this is
in the past?
stuff that's been in the past, but they've been naming names without naming names, if you know what I mean, right? So apparently he had sexual relations with a Philadelphia rapper who once dated Nicki Minaj. So people are putting two and two together.
Wait, what?
Yeah, who once dated Nicki Minaj. Right.
Another dude?
A dude, right? And then which is a Philadelphia rapper
I mean, I know one. He's dead.
who dated Nicki Minaj. That is the key, right? Who? Wait, where's the music, son?
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
There we go. Because we here. We started from the bottom. Now we here, right?
It's also,
Well,
it's also your track. That's why you wanted to hear it.
I do. Meek Mills, my friends. Meek Mills apparently
What?
is the secret person that P. Diddy had relations with. Not to mention all the other women already that's been accused over the past few weeks. He's been trying to silence this, trying to quiet people out.
I mean,
With
is
money?
this like conspiracy theory, or is this actually
No,
true?
this is through the lawyers.
Oh.
have been saying these things, right?
I don't know. It's hard for me to believe anything nowadays.
Right. Now, of course, Meek Mills has defended himself on Twitter, on X, formerly Twitter, saying that y'all crazy. He loves the punani. he loves the pea juice.
Wait, did he really say stuff like that?
He said he loves the pea juice.
Did he say stuff like that?
He did say that.
Okay, then
on,
it's
on
probably
X.
really true then.
And it's
He's trying to
crazy.
eat-
People coming out with all these allegations, and I mean, I don't know what to believe. But P. Diddy, we know you wrong. You know, they always say what
What is the net worth?
the net worth? Oh, he's hundreds of millions of dollars for
You
sure.
think it's close to $1 billion? Would it be?
I would say
I'll say,
pretty fair assessment on that. Now here's the thing. He's gonna lose that,
Yeah, pretty sure.
right? Which is funny because they were showing, like, they showed a clip of Drink Champs. You guys heard of Drink Champs, right?
No.
Nori has a hip
Does
hop.
he?
podcast?
No, I haven't. No.
With Ye on it, of all people.
Oh shit.
And Ye was talking about all these things going on in the industry, and he literally called out names with P and Meek while ago.
Oh,
and
a while
now
ago?
people now
I'm-
the truth is coming out. Like,
I'm just trying to think. Is this like piggybacking off Cat Williams? Like,
yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is these are rumors that people have been hearing about, but now it's all coming up to the light, right?
so people are just putting dirty laundry out now, just saying fuck it.
Well,
let's tell everybody what's really.
well, it's like
happening.
when the first shots get rang out, then everybody comes out the woodworks coming out with their little piece of the story. Trying to get monetary. I mean, P Diddy, like you said, he's worth millions and millions. Who knows, close to $1 billion? Who knows how much? But he's a
Millions
mogul.
and millions.
Millions, right? But yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it ain't pretty.
Here's
And
the thing. You think P Diddy has fulfilled his life already?
Wait, what?
Fulfilled his life.
Oh, fulfilled his life.
yo, that's segue to today's topic. I think he thought he was fulfilled.
Yeah.
I also think he's a degenerate. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, see. Here's the thing.
That's the part that gets scary
But
because
see, okay, I'm not trying to defend any artist.
Okay.
But like, it just seems like everyone has to find some type of dirt on artists just to cause dilemma.
I agree.
Like, I mean,
I agree.
listen. If he did something
Yes.
against somebody else's will,
Right.
then I understand that.
Which is the original allegations.
Right. But if he didn't do something against somebody's will,
Yeah.
and it's something that he's into or whatever,
Right.
which, whatever.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
does that need to be aired out?
That's a good question.
the next question is, let's say he didn't have the power and will. You think people will come out and say, "Oh, he did this to me. He did that to me."
I mean,
You get what I'm saying, right?
yeah, but look at Cosby.
Oh yeah.
Like, there was one allegation, and all of a sudden, everybody came
The
out.
whole
right?
list. Yeah.
But I mean, he did that, so that's you can't knock that. But like,
But here's the thing I'm saying. Like, say he didn't have the money, wealth, power.
yeah, he was.
No, I'm saying. Like,
He's
say,
asking if you didn't have that.
Oh, if you
would
didn't.
there would be no list. People coming out.
Unless
left and right.
unless they really hate you
Oh,
and
yeah,
want
of
to
course.
destroy you,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
probably. But if you didn't have the money, I don't think people would
No
care.
one care. That's what I'm saying.
But so let's think of it in this way though. Is it because you were in a position that because you had money, because you had power, do you take advantage of that? Like if people were in this situation where they became rich and powerful, would they take advantage of other people because they
course.
can?
Of course.
A lot of us.
I mean,
would.
there's a lot of
I'm not
people-
saying me or you,
No,
but I'm
no.
just saying a lot of people would.
There's a lot of people
Right.
that do.
Right.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even the powerful will
Yeah.
take advantage of everyone
Yeah.
else. I mean, there's shit happening that like right now on blatant TV.
Yeah. Like what?
I'm just leaving it there.
You check that out. Oh, we're gonna. Yeah, I mean, but seriously, like, you're right. I think if there's something about an abuse of power because he was in that position,
Yeah.
then obviously you should pay for that. But if it's just dirty laundry, like, why do people need to know anyways? What people do in their private lives, right? I mean, that's what.
What can you say about
Right.
that?
But because like you said, because they have the money, they have the power, they're more of a
They
target.
want the respect. Doesn't he have a song? Money, power, respect.
That's the key to life. Money, power. That's
That's a Diddy song.
it's a bad boy song.
Bad boy song, yeah.
Maybe that's why this came up today. Maybe that's why it was in my head.
Yeah.
Right? Was it the Locks? Was it the no. Was it what was
I think with the locks in it. Hey, fuck, man.
now you gotta look it
Yeah.
up. Now you got hey, thank you.
You got suspense now.
Suspense.
Keep talking.
I'm taking a sip, man.
Yeah, take a.
It's a long show.
Well, we get there.
It could wait, what's Junior Mafia? No, it can't be Junior Mafia. I do know
Oh, it's the locks.
It was the
featuring
Lox.
DMX and Lil Kim.
and Lil Kim. Money, power, respect is the key to life, right? That's yeah. Produced by Bad Boy Records. Coincidence?
Bad boy for life.
I think not. I think not. But yeah, man, who knows? Who knows what else is gonna come out? What other Dirty Laundry is gonna be out, and who else's name is gonna get dragged to the mud? But this is the world we live in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if he's been fulfilled by doing these things, but
In a way, he did. He has success in his life.
Yeah.
The time he get
mean-
dirty.
He was one of the biggest producers in the early 2000s.
that's right.
You feel Kanye took over his position in a way?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Kanye fell also
Yeah.
because of his anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
Right.
Who is it now?
Who?
Who took over his place?
Well, somebody that's always been up there and is probably still up there would be
Timbaland?
would be Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. As in not
Or-
as a music mogul,
Oh, music mogul.
Did he
not
feel-
just producer, but you know.
did he feel he lost some respect when the Beyonce came? He cheated on her. He dropped it a little bit, but he went back up again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That whole thing was years
Yeah.
ago, but they handled it properly, and he only got bigger after that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they came out, as the Carters
Yep.
after that.
After that, right. Producer wise, who's the hottest producer now? I would say Metro Boomin.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Well, he doesn't know.
I
He
don't
does not.
know.
He's not into this music.
No.
So, but
Okay.
producer wise, Metro Boomin. He did the whole Spider Verse
Oh, right.
soundtrack. So
Yes.
I mean, as producers, that's as hot as you can get. Right now,
Yeah,
is he on the level of Kanye? And I don't know. I'm not gonna say that, but that's just my opinion. And who's
So here's the question of the night.
okay?
Is it the new Kanye or the old Kanye?
What do you mean?
Do you,
What's the question
Do you-
about no new and old?
do you want the old Kanye back or do you like the new Kanye?
Oh, everybody wants old Kanye back, man. But he's out there, man. Kanye doing some crazy stuff out there, man. I have no idea.
He's all over the place right now.
With him and his wife.
Oh, you see that that was it Twitter on
I mean,
on-
he's just,
no in Venice?
he's all over the place. I've seen him.
No, but there was one thing where she was doing something to him on a gondola.
that was in yes
That was Venice.
in Venice, Italy.
Oh,
Duh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about California.
Oh.
Venice.
Yeah, we both thought you were talking about
The
like
way you-
in Venice. We're like
I
like
know.
down the street. No, yes. Yeah, they got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
I've seen her more naked than most other women lately. I mean, but that's we know he's dressing her up.
Oh yeah.
That's his fashion sense for sure. I've seen him wear some crazy things, but
Would you say that's
well,
that's
because
his-
what did he come out with that Vulture?
when?
Kanye came out with that Vulture album, or with I forgot who it was with.
I know. I know.
I'm not looking at you like you don't know. Yeah, but he came out. He came out with the whole clothing line, and he lowered it down to $20 for every item, and people who paid more for it got their money back. Because he wants to make it affordable for everybody. So I mean, he's trying to do good things. It's just, man, I don't know, man.
Is it okay?
No, man.
I'm not trying to knock on anything.
Yeah.
I'm just asking the question. Is
Yeah.
it he's trying to do good things or is it marketing?
I think it's a bit of both, right? He wants to market it, but he also wants to make it affordable for everybody. Like
Is it still affordable?
That was his. Well, from this new line that he's putting out, right? Because he lost the Yeezy contract with Adidas, which
yeah.
cost him, $1 billion.
Right.
Right. That was $1 billion.
Contract.
But
Contract,
my
yeah.
opinion, I always say, you think he did it purposely, get out of the hook of the Adidas?
He did it on purpose, but I don't think he realized how much he was actually gonna lose. He
lose?
thought, oh, they can't do anything for me
Yeah.
against me because I'm making them $1 billion.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he went a little too far.
But don't they have like reps that tell them, hey, this is gonna hurt you or something like that? I mean,
Of course he does, but he doesn't
You-
care because he's Kanye.
Here's the thing, I got
I'm sorry, Ye. He's just Ye
Ye.
now. He's not even Kanye. He's Ye,
That's like giving the people the free will.
right?
The free will.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't like artists and actors and all that? They're all puppets, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah, they're
so
not,
where
by
where
the way,
does free
they're
will
not.
come from?
What? People
They're
has
not
afraid to lose. This guy that has no fear to lose.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fair. I mean, he's bold. He's bold to do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm
So,
saying.
okay, more props to him. Man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, but I do believe his life is fulfilled.
Oh yeah.
Like he feels he's doing whatever he wants to do,
saw
and
him-
you cannot argue because he built everything from the bottom and came up, right? So a lot of the things he fulfilled. Now, do you think he might maybe regret some of his actions? I'm sure as many people do, but he's
that's life.
That's life. And
You don't regret it. How you gonna know?
and he's still going. He's still
Yeah.
fighting. He's still in the news. We're still talking about you, yay. So keep doing what you're doing. I mean, go. I do miss the. Oh yeah. I mean, bring us back some of that classic.
flashlights.
Was it?
Flashing
Yeah,
lights?
yeah. So.
Oh, I was going older. I was going more like Slum Village.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
so Slum Village when he did all the
Yeah.
beats for the Chicago
Yeah.
rappers.
Oh,
Freaking
dude. When during the backpack days.
yeah. That was good.
Are you talking
That
like
was-
late 90s?
Late, early 2000s. It's
Early
mostly
2000s, late 90s, yeah.
He started like 99, 2000. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's been going on lately. But we have a topic that we need to discuss
Sure
today,
do.
right?
Oh, we do?
We do. We
Oh,
have a
I thought we were
subject.
just chilling.
We are just chilling. We are just chilling. But speaking of people that are doing something in their lives that may make them fulfilled,
Of course.
what about everybody out there? Gentlemen, I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. What out there do you need to make yourself feel fulfilled in life? Obviously, it could be something different for each one of us.
Well, here's the thing I gotta say.
Yeah, sure.
Do you get from knowledge from your parents, or you learn through life going up in your school, college, or a little bit of both? What is it?
I definitely have to go with it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of everything. It's a lot about how you were raised.
Yeah.
It's a lot about your life experiences, your life goals, right? I mean, people, you gotta deal with what when life comes at you. You got to deal with it. You got to be ready to stand up, and you got to be able to tackle those obstacles, and that makes you like what do they say? Fire with iron was
No, it's Heart and Fire. What? That was the Rocky movie.
yeah.
Heart-
That's what I say.
Heart and Fire.
You mean, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fire
Hit-
molds iron,
Yeah.
right? That's what I'm
hit-
trying to say.
Hit while the iron's hot.
Yeah, something like that. My point being is like
You get the point.
You have to go through the fire
Strike while
to
the
get
iron's hot.
stronger and then build yourself up, right? And eventually that will hopefully lead you to a place where you might be fulfilled as a man. So we thought, well, what are some things that we need to begin that process of feeling fulfilled and satisfied with your life?
Well, I feel that some part has died. In the new generation, I don't feel like they don't go to the army no more to be as a.
Is that what's gonna have to fulfill you? Is serving the
Some point, yeah. They'll
to
teach
some
you
point. That's for you though, right?
General.
In general.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well,
I mean,
okay. That's not a general statement. That's a you statement.
yeah.
General statement. We're talking about things
I
that
mean,
we
I'm
need
not
to be
gonna lie.
fulfilled.
I kind of wish I did join at one point.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. There's always that thing, that thought when you're at that age,
18s.
like 18.
18s.
Dude, I couldn't even make it in because I have like horrible blind vision.
Oh my god.
I mean-
blinded?
Like I'm blind. I got contacts here.
You can't even see us right now.
No. They wouldn't even take me.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't take me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So they would have had automatic.
Yeah, just 'cause of the
eye
vision.
They wanted me so bad they made me take the test 3 times.
3 times.
So how'd you feel?
I failed it purposely.
Eye is good.
No, it's just because I thought like my DJ career was gonna get like super high,
Oh.
but then at the same time, like I didn't even think about future stuff. I wasn't thinking about like family life and all that stuff. I was just thinking about
Party.
having a good time, partying. I'm
Party
out of
all
high
the time.
school. I did my time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out and try to live my life. But then years later, here's the thing: is like I learned. I mean, it's not for everybody. I don't even know if I would have been able to survive it. But like
But here's the thing. What
But-
was the thing you were picking? The fried branches.
the branches, either Air Force or Navy. Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's just I didn't
National Guard.
No,
No. Why not?
no, it's Air Force and Navy. Great. Like it's because I wanted to be an engineer.
Yeah.
So like even being in the Air Force would have been a step forward
Yeah.
to that. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't even think about that until I hit my like mid-20s. I was like, dude.
You could.
I mean, I could have still done it, but But I was like, I wanted to be an engineer. Like, it didn't have to be audio. It could have been anything else. I
Right.
wanted to build stuff.
Right. It could that is a path that
But
a lot of
that's-
people take to
But
get
that's
to
but
those.
that's the thing is like I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
The thing
Sometimes
is-
it takes us longer to
It
figure that
does.
out
It
than
does.
others.
If we had the, like, say we had the power, we one time, we go the
Let's
military.
go back and do it
Military.
again.
If I had the opportunity, I mean, I don't regret any
No.
choices I made, but
Yeah.
to see that part of it, yeah, I would.
Because it pretty much if you do it
Yeah, I
successful,
would-
they'll pay for your school,
Yeah,
right?
either
They'll pay,
yeah.
they'll pay for it.
I think I'd probably do the Air Force. Yeah.
Interesting.
How about you,
because-
Puma? If you had the chance.
Also the fact
you
the-
were-
I'm good. I mean, I'm good with my
Decline?
decisions.
Decline?
also the fact of the matter that I wanna fly planes.
But of course,
Hey.
as we all should, we props and respect to anybody that's gone into our armed
Hey.
services.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yes.
like that, we
pretty much they give our life for our
Yeah.
country.
for our country, and gives us the freedom to be able to hear and talk shit, you know what I'm saying, on this podcast. So if that makes you fulfilled, then good for you.
Yeah.
For now.
For now. But what's the top of the list right there?
I mean, number one was gain knowledge, which I was talking about.
Right. Okay. Well, we were discussing this a little bit earlier
Yeah.
too. Is there any time where you gain knowledge and then you're done, or do you always continue to gain that knowledge as you progress and you get older?
Like I said, in my opinion, there should be no limits. You always gotta learn something new.
Yeah.
Because, like say, there's a topic in life, it gets old. You gotta move to the next knowledge.
Right.
Like right now, we're in the process of gas and electric, so
Right.
you can't be even stuck in one position. You gotta learn something new.
Right, because life will pass you by.
Yes.
Right. Technology will pass you by. Don't be like the boomers that
Well, here's
get
the thing.
stuck in their way.
Like I can't hear right now the boomers in the Generation Z.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, we have it so tough in this life, but we can't buy a house no more."
That's true. That's
The-
a big
The
issue
boomers
nowadays.
say that because
No,
the
the
Z-
Generation
Z.
Z.
oh, generation.
But here's the thing.
It's because the boomers are cashing in.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
That's the thing.
The boomers had to go fight for the war for us, for the country. They're missing the Generation Z about that part.
I mean, the last real push for the military was
Vietnam.
9/11.
No,
Well,
I'm talking about the
no-
boomers.
Yeah, but-
1940s.
I get
No,
you,
the
but
last push was actually Vietnam because that was a draft. That was the last time we drafted.
No.
Otherwise, everyone else had to volunteer.
yes, but the last push that caused a lot of people to join the military was 9/11.
Was 9/11.
Which think about this. That was a generation ago. That's 24 years ago, 23 years ago now, right?
You were already 18 by that time.
I was 21.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you were
so it was-
you were able to go fight.
I
Yeah.
could have,
Yeah.
right?
It was our generation.
It was
It
our
was Generation X.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the last big push.
Yeah.
For everything. Again, but knowledge is different. It could be anything that you like. Like I've gone through different.
A lot of eras.
moments where I try to learn something new. Like I try to learn how to mess with music, right? I try to learn. I was very into photography for many years, and I learned the process of how to like use the camera.
Hey, did you manage to do the little the red light
Which one?
when you got it in
Do real photos.
Yeah.
In the
the red light
a
room?
develop room.
No, I didn't
No,
go down.
no?
I didn't know because I was in the
Oh,
digital. I was in
Oh
the.
shit!
You know.
I
what's
did.
it go? You did? You did film?
No, I regret that I did not take that. Instead, I took something else because I got coerced to do
God
it.
damn,
Yeah.
Bucky.
It's just- I had friends that coerced
Yeah.
me to do things.
Was it him?
No,
No.
but he knows a person.
Which one? Which thing?
It had a lot. It had to do a lot with Star Wars.
Oh. Well, we're all collectors here, right?
Sure we are.
We gain knowledge in fandom. We gain knowledge in. I always like to read the news. I like to be up in current events. I'm not like you. I think you definitely like to know what's going on with things in the world.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because things are gonna affect you, like you said, gas,
Electric.
electric,
Technology. What can
technology.
I mean, AI.
Bitcoin.
His
Coins,
Bitcoin.
AI.
His
I mean-
Bitcoin's. His Bitcoin's like on the rise.
Is Bitcoin's on the rise?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Well, you know who we need to talk to?
Dave-
Dave Fox.
Dave Fox.
Dave Fox.
We
Where
should
you at,
have
bro?
one. We should have it in one episode.
We
About
have to bring him back. I need to get hypnotized again because I need to keep my mind going. Keep my mind going. But no, gaining knowledge just because you learn something and you
can't be
figure
stuck.
something out, doesn't mean like you're done.
No.
You got to find the next thing and the next thing, and always keep your mind open to things.
I feel the technology back in the time.
Yeah.
Every 10 years it will change something, but now.
Oh,
Right now it's just instinct. It's instinct
speeding.
now.
It's speeding
So
up,
you
right?
can't be stuck one thing.
I mean,
no
this AI stuff, man.
more. Yeah.
This deep fake stuff.
Are you guys scared of AI?
Skynet.
I mean, we've always had Skynet. No matter what, we have phones. That's Skynet.
Big Brother, they're watching us. Wait, see now we need to talk to Capone. We need to talk to Ches.
He will never be here.
He will never be here because you know why? They're gonna see that he's here and they're gonna know.
Well, here's the thing. Can we have it?
No.
Can we have it like a speaker at least?
With his voice modified.
Yep. Like this
Yeah.
gonna happen in the next 5 years. This gonna happen.
Dude, you know
Right?
what? I'm gonna discuss.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna talk to him. So yeah, I think.
Actually, I got an idea. We'll talk this off topic, but
Yeah.
I was actually having a good conversation with a friend of mine that does cybersecurity,
Ooh.
Oh.
and we got into a deep conversation
Yeah.
about certain products that
Okay.
are spying,
Yeah. Right.
and it's not hearsay. It's an actual thing,
Ooh.
and it's like that's why certain products are banned in states or other countries because they know what they do with it.
Jesus Christ.
I will leave it there.
TikTok.
Can we have it?
No.
Can we have it?
Well, hold on.
Your camera.
TikTok in China, but not here.
Okay. How about your cameras? They're watching you.
I will-
Watching other things on your phone.
If we have this subject, we'll get deeper. into
Okay,
it.
No,
but
right.
hey, see, we have other topics coming up.
But,
So again, real last thing.
Yeah.
A big thing about being fulfilled as a person, as a man, is just keep on learning, keep on adding, because we have the capability to learn these things. Why stop at any moment?
Never stop.
Until your last breath. So that's one.
I mean, as long as you're alive, you're always going to constantly learn.
You should.
Yeah.
Constantly, no
You
matter
should.
what. And if you make mistakes, you learn from it. And that's how you get to a point where you start making a good income that you can feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
In that moment. For that
Did
moment.
he segue us?
I just did.
So, yeah. Okay. So
and also, to get that income, you get a satisfying job.
very good. I mean, number one, the way it works in this capitalistic United States is we need to earn money. We need to make a living. We need to survive by doing these things. I mean, the ultimate goal is to find something that you love to do and get paid for it. Please, more subscribers. Follow us so we can
Please like and subscribe.
please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Click the bell and all that stuff with the little buttons. So the more followers we get, the more we can do this on a regular
here's the
basis.
thing.
You know?
We're doing our best. We are here. We're
Yeah.
doing it. We all could be a success.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
We go.
Are we doing our best? I don't know. I'm gonna call you guys out right now because we haven't been doing our best, but
But we're here.
we're here right now.
Yeah.
So we're working on it, right?
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. But okay, so question then. How much do you need to earn to feel like you're fulfilled? You made it to a certain
Here's the
point?
funny part.
Yeah.
All depends on what state you live on.
You're living here in
Well,
California.
I mean, no, don't
don't quantify it. Don't quantify it.
Just your the way you feel. It doesn't matter where you live. You can live in the moon. It just what do you feel?
I want this much, and they
comfortable
move over there. Doesn't matter. So what do you
Yeah.
feel like would be a? I know I put it. We put it.
I gotta throw at least a million.
with? A million?
Next
Okay,
week.
Hold on. 1 million.
$1 million.
1 million at least.
That's it?
I'll tell you
No.
next week. I'll tell you next week.
To live here in California, at least $1 million.
$1 million does not go that far.
And that's the part I'm saying.
No. You mean like consistently making $1 million and $1 million? every
Yeah.
year,
So a million a year.
would be wonderful.
But here's the thing.
That'll be middle class now.
Yeah, middle class.
Yeah.
Because if you make $1 million, you'll be making out of the door 700,000.
6 figures is
Nothing.
not going to get you much nowadays.
I think
not by
you know,
yourself.
growing up, if
Yeah.
you had 6 figures, you are the man, right?
Right.
Now you need 7 figures to be the
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I think that's what Gen Z is crying about
Right.
because the cost of living has increased, but the amount of pay has stayed the same,
Yeah.
right? Like
Well-
it's still $50,000 a year for certain jobs, $60,000 a year, right?
I did
but
see.
the cost of living has gone up like
It's-
100,
it's-
200, 500%.
I know you're gonna hate this for me saying this, but I did see this article where they were talking about like how in 2012, Bezos, right, had like $260 million, and then today he's like $240 billion.
Right.
And then who else? Zuckerberg, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Like they've quadrupled their net worth.
Right.
But then we look at minimum wage from 2011
Yeah.
to today, it's the same thing,
Well, here,
which has not changed.
the part you get changed. I go like you say, you hate me.
No, I'm not saying I
No,
hate
no,
you. I'm
no,
just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it's just a
Why
comment
would
that
you
I want
hate
to
your
make.
thoughts?
No, I'm just saying. So the way I feel about it is like, why isn't the minimum? I mean, I understand like companies frown upon raising minimum wages. I get that because it takes away from them, but like at the same time, it's a livable wage that they need to pay their employees.
Yeah.
Because if you don't pay the employees, they can't live, right?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's difficult right now. It's difficult for anyone to like survive on unemployment. I mean,
Which is weird because Amazon has, like you said, exponentially increased
Yeah.
their profits, but the wages for the employees has not exponentially
No.
increased, right?
no.
Well, here's the thing.
It's not
If you
it's
want
not
to,
in line.
you want to stop giving the money to the damn Amazon. Cancel the damn Amazon.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen though.
No, I know that the part. But if the people have the will, we can pull it off.
Yeah, the problem is too many. How do you say this? There's a word for it, and I don't know what
It's
it is.
too far already. You went.
Yeah, well, yeah, but there's definitely a word for it. I need a psychologist to tell me this, but anyway, but like it's the same thing with Netflix. Like people are trying to ban Netflix, but they can't because Netflix is always going to continuously start making movies, and people are not going to cancel their
That's what I'm
subscriptions
saying.
because they want to see these things.
Right, like
And
there's
There's a word for it. I
there's
don't.
demand for it. So
Yeah.
It's
And
demand
that's-
supply.
there's a
that's-
need. It's almost a need.
And that's the problem. There's a lot of people that don't care
Yeah.
about it.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they
That's
don't
the-
care about the
So
situation.
that's the part I would say. Don't complain then to people. Then don't complain. Don't. I
But
can't.
whatever.
I'm not complaining. I'm
No, not you.
Oh.
In general, people
complaining about what though?
Yeah.
Complaining. The mega people has the money. People don't have the money.
Oh, but see, that's where I think we're off here,
Yeah.
right? Because what we just said is their profits have increased by millions
Exponentially,
to
yeah.
billions
It's
of
like-
dollars. But the amount they're paying their employees hasn't gone up,
Enough,
right?
yeah.
If
So
it-
they're
if-
keeping the employees at this level, but their pockets are getting this
But
big,
that's what I'm saying. We the people, we're keeping those people rich.
right? So shouldn't it be justified for them to pay their employees properly then?
How you gonna make the rich people pay properly?
Well,
And
that's
that's
where
where-
minimum wage comes.
Yeah.
And this is a whole fucking
It's
cycle.
cycle. Yes.
So you're right. It's a problem.
So feeling comfortable with an income is very difficult.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just think
can
about
you-
it. Everything from between 3 years ago to now has gone insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
I think it rose 25%.
Yeah.
Like even buying a house, you can't. A house today that's $700,000, 3 years ago cost $400.
Yeah.
So
And
that's the issue.
And this is where it's staying at. It's not going anywhere.
But people's salary hasn't gone up, and we're not talking about minimum wage. We're talking about just a basic salary.
General. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, eggs are like what, $6
Oh,
a
don't get
dozen
started
now?
on the egg conversation.
But that's the thing. I mean,
so okay.
having a satisfied income
Right.
is difficult, but I mean if you have a set point, are you gonna be comfortable with that in 20 years when everything is even higher? So is there a ceiling for that?
No,
Or-
so
There's no-
the answer really should be, number one, you don't want to earn hand to mouth to be living hand to mouth.
Right.
You want to be sustainable, and hopefully increase proportionately as time moves on, right? So you can eat, have a home, have a family, and not feel like you're killing yourself at
Yeah.
the same time.
That's the scary
So
part.
whatever that is, apparently right now is $1 million, right?
But I mean to acquire the $1 million, having a satisfying job,
Yeah,
that's another question. Is like
and that's the other
That's-
side of the coin. to
yeah,
that question.
is like to have a satisfying job.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make that money? Because a lot of jobs that make that money are not a satisfying job. I know
For some people,
some
right?
people. I know people that are nurses, lawyers. I mean, they make bank, but they
they're
hate what
slaves.
they do.
They're slaves. So you got to work
Yeah.
12 hours, 15 hours shift.
I'm just gonna
Boo-hoo.
create.
Yeah,
I'm
boo-hoo,
gonna
but-
make
I mean, I do that all
seashells
the
and
time.
sell them on the beach and make my living.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Kumbaya
yeah, that's
myself.
that's the thing though. Like going overseas and watching other people live their
Yeah.
lives, even though it's simple, it's a lot more simple than it is here.
I see people. I
It's-
move people around. I see like fucking the millionaires.
Well, that's you see that. We
Nice.
don't, right? You see that part of
Yes.
it. So like, you have a perspective. Like I don't have a perspective towards that. You know,
in
what I mean?
general, but
In-
it's
yeah.
it's around if you look. If you,
It
if
is,
you
it
look
is,
around.
it is.
I
But
mean, living here in LA, you see.
There are people that flaunt. I mean, no doubt, especially in LA, they will flaunt their Pradas, their Gucci's, whatever. But they'll still live with their parents in a fucking 2-bedroom house
I mean, that's true.
with 5 fucking Bentleys and shit, and still
Hey, but
living.
they
you know what I
got
mean?
The ride. They got the ride though, so it's okay.
That's what I mean right there. That's what. Apparently, that's what matters.
Oh man.
Hey, for some people, that's their fulfillment. Okay.
And
All right.
yeah. So, okay, there you go. That's their fulfillment.
That's their fulfillment.
Period.
Not for me, but
But
all right.
I think this is Tony's question.
Okay.
What is
was
it?
Tony's question?
How many women in life do you need to be fulfilled?
Hey, there's a King Solomon. He had about 700 wives.
Was he happy?
Was he fictional?
It's not fictional. It's real.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Shit. Crucify him.
It says it in the Bible, right?
Oh, is that? Oh,
Keep
Yes,
going.
I didn't
Yeah.
make it up. What the hell's the matter with you?
that book?
That just means he had 700 nagging, problematic issues that they all would need something.
Hey, that man had. If he was alive this time, he would be worth 2.2 trillion in gold
Only?
only in gold.
Okay.
That's a crazy thing. You might be laughing, but hey, it's true.
I'm not. I'm just.
Again,
I'm entertained.
I'm glad for this factoid knowledge, but we're talking about reality for us.
It is reality.
No, for you and I.
Hold
This
on,
is
hold
not
on.
reality for you, bro.
Hold on. We are
And
talking. No.
that's-
Let me rephrase this. We are talking reality. We're not talking about past.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about now.
Yeah. There you go. There.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're not talking about it's not real. It's not. It was real.
Yeah.
Right. Just for argument's sake.
Yes.
Yeah.
For argument's sake. But we're talking about
Now,
Now.
now.
Yeah.
Today.
who has a lot of wives in
No. Stop.
Whoa,
Thinking.
whoa.
No. Stop. Hold on.
I mean, there are
Okay.
there are polygamists out
You're
there. So.
you're. What's the question of this episode?
It says having to certify a woman.
Oh my
How many
God.
women should be satisfied? That's the question, right?
Is there
I mean,
a
is that a
does that
fulfillment?
matter to you?
Is that a
that's what I'm saying.
fulfillment for yourself? Like, does that matter? Or
Right.
Is it a?
See, Tony, this is why you need to
You
be
should
on
be-
the episode because we're discussing your
conversation.
your bullet points,
He's not here.
and you're not here to defend this thing. And now I have to get Hollywood Charles on my case talking about Solomon and asking who's the richest man right now.
Wait,
it would
Solomon
be the
Grundy?
Sultan or whatever.
King Solomon.
No, of
Oh. I thought-
Saudi Arabia or what is?
Oh, the Sultan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who.
Yeah.
Who's that position right now?
Yeah.
Right. Again, doesn't
But that
apply
that's,
for the majority
but that-
of people out there.
Yeah, but
Men
again,
out there.
that's also like a belief, right? Because polygamists have a belief,
right.
right?
Right.
The more wives you have,
Yeah.
the closer to God you
So
become.
that's not what this question is asking.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just putting
Yeah.
that point out.
Yeah,
That's not what we're talking
this
about.
question is asking.
We should call Anthony putting in the freaking
We
mic.
should put you on the spot. What did you mean by this? No, but like over
What do you
time,
mean about
over
this?
your lifetime, does a woman is a woman required to make you fulfilled as a man?
It's like-
that's-
Well,
that's the
here's
question.
the way I look at it, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't say how many women. Or
Well, that's not my question. Was does a woman?
right, but this question is how many, right? But
He did ask that. Yes.
but it's the quality of woman that you are with
Oh,
that can fulfill your life,
I agree.
because the quality of woman can be your supporter, be your best friend, and love you till the day you die.
Yeah.
And if you find that person,
But what do you consider that more like a wife type versus?
it could be a best friend, it could be a wife, it could be anybody. But
He
it's
could
just
be a partner.
could be a partner. It's just somebody that's there as an emotional support, as a confidant,
But
as a human being next
yes,
to you.
I get that part. I get that 100%. But I don't think anything was going to that point.
No,
Yeah.
we understand that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
He's making a point.
I'm making
yes,
a point.
I get
I
his
don't
point.
think. I don't think that many
But
people
the
could
bullet point,
quantify
bullet
it.
point, Anthony was not that.
No, I
Your best
understand
friend,
that, but
your-
I
Actually, we
don't.
don't really know what his point was
No,
because he's not
but-
here again.
God damn it, what's Anthony?
But
But the thing is, I mean, that question should be irrelevant. It should be more of the quantity
Right.
or the quality.
That's
Quality
what it is.
versus quantity.
yes,
Yes.
I have to side with you on that. It is the quality of the person than the quantity. Now, here's the thing. Do we have to be like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, where you have to soil your royal oats, right?
Oh,
like
man.
his father Jafar
Yeah.
said. I don't know. I mean, I think you need to crack a few eggs before you.
I mean, we are human beings, and we
Yeah.
have the tendencies, and we
We have
like,
I can't say the word right now. Testosterone.
testosterone.
Yes.
Testosterone.
Okay, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. But like,
I'm saying for old man.
Yeah, we do.
wait, yeah, but no, that's
Yes, you get my point. What I'm saying.
Yes.
what I'm saying is that we're humans, so we have that. We are already programmed to be with
Yes.
a companion.
Correct.
Like that's the problem.
No,
it's
no.
not a problem. It's not a problem. It's a human instinct.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So no matter what, like
Or-
we thrive over companionship.
And that's where I'm gonna
Segue?
go on the dark side with him. And I get what he's saying. It's not about companionship. It's about
Enjoyment.
no. It's not about enjoyment.
What
It's
the-
about
Experience.
expanding your spreading your seed.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
it's a
right.
it's a general thing that
Right. I
men
mean,
want
that's what you do. I mean,
Right.
of course, you
Right.
you experiment.
that's
you,
the
you, oh, you mean like
Here's a simple, understandable. A bee goes the flower to flower. The bee comes.
what
flower.
do the birds do with the bees?
I didn't say birds.
give him a chance.
I didn't say
stop.
birds.
Okay, yeah.
Stop, because he was going to make a point.
Okay, go.
The bee comes with the flower, the virgin flower.
Uh huh.
That's it.
That was it. That's your point. Come on, I tried to back you up, and that was your point. Yeah. So the bee's job is to deflower
To
the flower.
pollinize.
Yes.
To pollinize a
flower.
flower.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh God. Good. I can't with you guys. Yeah. So in general, that's a natural human
Yes.
function.
Why can't I think of the models?
Like what, Genghis Khan?
Genghis Kong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He is
Kublai Khan?
everybody. Oh, well,
We
I
had
don't
this
know.
discussion.
Yeah,
Brian,
a lot of people have his DNA,
Yeah.
obviously, because he courted, or he spread his seed,
Yeah.
right? Because he was an emperor,
Yeah.
and he could,
Yeah.
like, there was no stopping it. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, you're right. People want to do that. That's why when you're
But
younger,
his-
you experiment and you figure out what works for you. It's also finding your mate, right?
Yeah, I think we've evolution has brought us to a different level. I think it's not just the sexual urge that we need to satisfy, but I think the person you're gonna be with, and I'm gonna be open-minded to everybody. It's whatever partner that you feel right with for you,
Right.
right? Man or woman, right? Being us, it's women, but some people be, you know.
Animals.
I won't go say animals. Well, we are animals, but
That's what I'm saying.
that's not.
I mean,
the
to that point though, like, does age matter about feeling accomplished? I mean,
Oh, good point. Good point.
Do you feel like, you know,
In other words, it's saying you're having fun, your moment with people, having fun with a woman. But at the same time, you gotta know where.
so here's an example. So if you're 25 years old, right?
Yeah.
And you have relations with 100 women,
So you gotta,
and
you gotta,
and you got a freaking amazing job that you make, you know, $1 billion a year, right? Are you fulfilled? Are you fulfilled at 25?
That's part that gets scary because he might fail.
So that's why. Does age matter? Does that matter?
It does matter because you haven't grown. You still feel you're in a way teenager still party hardcore.
But no,
I
what
think
I'm
I think he's misunderstanding.
Yeah, you misunderstand the point. The point is you're 25 already,
Yeah.
and you have everything that we discussed about previously,
Yeah.
saying that you're fulfilled at that age of 25, according to this bullet point,
Yeah.
saying what age do you need to be to feel accomplished, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're accomplished at 25. Is that where you stop?
No. You continue.
So that means you are now trying to.
Progress.
So you're not happy. So you're trying to continue and
It's not by not being happy. Just you can't be stuck in one position, like I said earlier.
Can't be satisfied for.
Right. But
yeah.
that's the point I'm
Yeah,
trying to
right.
get at. Is it?
So
is like-
the answer to the question is no. You
No.
should never be satisfied, even if you feel like you've done everything you could at a certain point. There's always something else you can do. You can
mean-
always pivot. You can always change. 25, 30, 35, 40,
40.
50, 60, 80. It doesn't matter because
You need to continue
you
to
need
the
to
day
continue.
you die.
Yeah.
Right.
Fulfillment can be continued, right?
Yeah.
Um,
So that's what I mean. I mean, because these questions are a little, black and white.
Yeah.
It's more, and there's no gray area. So
Yeah.
it's like being fulfilled. Does that mean that's it?
No.
No.
You should never be satisfied.
Because if you're fulfilled by 25, what was he say?
He just hit the nail.
What do you say?
He said, "You should never feel fulfilled.
Never be satisfied.
You never be satisfied."
So we just answered our question.
yeah,
we just answered the question to this whole topic.
yeah.
But
in
here-
a sense,
in a
in a
sense.
sense.
But here's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is if you have a ceiling of where you feel like you need to be fulfilled,
Yeah.
and you do that at the age of a younger age at 25, yeah, I understand you need to keep going,
Yes.
but do you still do you have that fulfillment that you achieved for?
That's the part I go.
Because what I'm trying to say is, it's like handing a kid a candy. They're excited for that candy,
Yeah.
but then you have a candy and they want that candy.
Yeah.
It's a revolving process.
Right.
It's never being happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's what I'm trying to understand.
In other words, you gotta break the loophole. You
Okay?
gotta break it.
How do you do that?
I'm going to answer this question very simply, right? Let's take a Kobe Bean Bryant, right? He was singularly focused on winning an NBA championship, right? He reached that.
Mhm.
He got his championship. He was what? How old? In 2000, he was 21 years
21,
old.
yeah.
21-year-old champion. He's at the pinnacle of his profession. Do you think he stopped and said, "Okay, I got to the highest mountain. I'm done"? No. He kept on going. He kept on going, right?
Yeah.
So I did again and did again. But then he did 20 years of this. And he couldn't do it anymore. He reached the max potential of the thing he wanted ever since he was a kid. That was his main focus. Do you think after he retired that was it?
No.
No.
He had a plan for medicine.
Well, he had a plan to be a storyteller. That's why he made the production company, and that's how he won the Oscar for the short cartoon, right? Love of Basketball, or it was. He wanted to do something different, and he did that, right? Like when you get to a certain point, once you reach a certain level, you're gonna be at a different
Mindset.
and a different perspective, because now you're gonna see where you were started right here, right?
Yeah.
You can't see it, like we said, we can't see the people that he's working for, right?
Right.
Because we're not living there. But let's say we get to that point. Now your perspective is different. Now once you get to that point, what do you want to do now? You always have to adapt to whatever situation you are. So just because you might have reached your goal at a certain point, doesn't mean like that's the end goal. Like you go, okay, now that I'm here, what can I do next? And you should always ask that question: what should you do next? Right? To continue fulfilling that.
So
that purpose.
that's the answer, is continue to fulfill yourself.
Continue to fulfill yourself.
So when do you feel fulfilled? When you're in life as a man? You just continue fulfilling yourself.
There you go. It sounds kind of dirty.
If you put it that way,
Yeah,
I
if
guess.
you put it that way. But
And
you
also being fulfilled, I mean, you also got to take risks,
Yes,
right?
of
So like
course.
if you're like that example, you're 25, billionaire, awesome job, whatever.
being there, philanthropist, playboy.
Yeah, right. And then stock market crashes, lose all your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking a risk, right? What do you do then? You gotta. I mean, are you still fulfilled, or is all the monetary and the women the only thing that's fulfilling you?
I think it's you now you're getting a challenge in your life.
Yeah.
And
You gotta wake up.
And what do you do when you're challenged? Do you lie down and quit, or do you continue fighting?
That's the scary part. 'Cause a lot of people like to suicide.
Yeah, they delete
They
themselves.
can't handle the being poor.
And out there, y'all, like, life is gonna throw those curveballs. Bad things happen in threes, right? Like things are always gonna occur that you least expect. You know, you get sick, somebody in your family, something happens to them. You lose your job, whatever it is. Well, do you just give up?
I give a sample. I don't know.
No, you have to adapt.
Yes, but I don't know. You heard about the Beth Beyond?
Yes.
His stock market crashed.
Yes.
He couldn't handle.
Yeah.
He jumped out into the building. He killed himself.
Yes.
So some people can't handle
Some people
They
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
But that's
So
failure.
they build themselves up to fall right back down.
Some people can't, but the thing is, there's always another option, right?
Yes, of course.
Now, of course, unless you do something so heinous, so criminal, where you end up in jail for the rest of your life, right?
That's different.
I mean, that's different. But if you did everything on the up and up and you failed, well, that's where we have to adapt,
Yeah.
right? You just don't go, oh, okay, I
gotta
guess
give
I'm
up.
never gonna try anything ever
Yeah.
again. It's over. No, you gotta
No.
keep working.
So how do you get out of the mediocre category then?
You gotta start from the beginning again.
So
From scratch.
so if you crash and you're mediocre,
Well, no,
you start from the
technic-
beginning again.
Technically, it's not starting from beginning. It's
'Cause
starting
you really have the knowledge of how
Yeah,
you got to the point.
exactly right. So you're not starting from the beginning. You're starting. Now you're whatever.
Starting fresh.
You're starting on top of the failure, right?
Yeah.
Failure is the growth to progress.
Progress, yes.
Right. So you've gained this knowledge, good or bad. So you build off that, right? And you're starting again from the beginning, but with the knowledge to back yourself up, because
And you can build something even better because
and you can build something
get
better, right? You can learn from your mistakes and pivot.
Yes.
Right. These are all things that successful people do. To
Mama
succeed.
mentality.
Huh? Yeah, it's the
Mama
mama mentality. It's the mama
So-
mentality. That's why I brought up Kobe. That's why.
That's
I got
why,
the mama
yeah.
right here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You're not the only one.
Um,
But building a family, excuse me, or building a legacy.
ooh,
For me, in my opinion, it's important to build a legacy because once you're done, you're kick the bucket. You want to pass it to somebody else. Your legacy. Continue.
Yeah.
Your,
Wait, you mean you're not going to live forever?
no,
no.
What?
unfortunately, no, that's not how it works.
No. No.
No.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I think that's partially something that motivates people.
Yeah.
To get to be
you don't
fulfilled.
want to give the government all your success. You want to give it to somebody else to pass it on.
Right. Or even your knowledge. Share your knowledge
Yeah.
that you accumulate over time. Pass it on to the next generation so they can use that and hopefully learn from the things you've experienced.
So yeah, so I mean that's kind of how you attain it too.
Yeah.
Like if you're passing out to your legacy, what do? Stay focused and plan the future, right?
You got to stay focused. You have to. But
In other words, you got to be on your toes, damn it.
Yeah.
On your toes.
yeah, because we all of us here, we lose focus at times.
No, we
things-
don't.
Yeah, we all lose a little focus at times. But you got to right yourself every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy. I'll tell you that much.
But we got to learn our mistakes when we get lazy.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
If you don't, then
Yeah.
you failed then. In
You
other
know
words-
what I would say, build routines.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do something, build routines to continue to try to achieve that, right? Like wake up every day at the same time. Do simple things that that are gonna increase your productivity, right? Build those routines so you can be consistent with it, because consistency breeds success. Oh God, I'm good today. I am good today.
Hey,
Look,
what
I'm-
is the claps?
Yeah. Woo.
There
Thank
we
you. That was a slow clap either.
I know.
The one clap.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but consistency breeds success, because if you work hard enough and you keep working at it,
Yeah.
eventually the payoff will come. It just might not be when you expect it. Maybe you think it's going to be tomorrow, but it might be a year from now, right?
Or 10 years.
Or 10
10-year
years.
rule.
What's the 10-year rule, please?
The 10-year rule is like if you try to for success, right? It
Yeah.
takes 10 years for you to become successful
Right.
in anything.
Yes.
That's just a 10-year rule. Period. I don't know how to elaborate that, but I mean, just in life in general. Like, I mean, I've seen it.
Mhm.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Like, you start something and then you start realizing, okay, I have 10 years to improve myself to get to the point where I need to be.
Right.
And you set that goal, and by that 10-year mark or 11-year, depends on how quickly you do it. You finally attend that situation.
Right.
With that, you just got to be ready to change and adjust to whatever happens
Right.
in the future, because
Right.
things can change, and it can pull you back, but it can also push you forward.
Absolutely. Right. It could be a springboard. It could be a setback, but you have to be ready to adapt because not everything's going to go the way you expect. So, yeah, part of being able to fulfill,
Your
these
legacy.
is be ready. Your legacy is be ready for those adjustments.
Accept the setbacks. Don't accept failure.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Who wrote that one? Oh,
I don't know.
That was me.
and failure is an experience. These are all just melding together. So I'm just.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
But with the 10-year rule,
that's a great thing.
You still have to get to where you are. You still have to network. You still have to
Right.
open up your creativity to other people. Open up pretty much your soul to other people,
Right.
just to be able to let them in and also learn from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody has specific ways that they do things. You can learn from that, and you can
Yeah.
elaborate, and you can build.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, well said.
You gotta
I mean,
agree with
I can't-
that.
Build skills as many as possible.
And then build.
I'm not even reading this thing. It's just all melding together.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we said. So when you learn, when you continue to grow and continue to gain knowledge, you're building that database of skills and things. Like there's things like I didn't even know I was gonna need that I used that I learned when I was younger that I'm using now.
No,
But because I built it up over time, I'm able to access that past knowledge. Even though back then it might have been useful, it is useful
No, now.
today.
Wow.
Maybe doing like I said, doing this podcast, right?
Yeah, Bucky has shown us some new tricks here and there.
Dude, we put him to work so much with everything that we set up. He's learned a lot in the past year.
I've learned a lot. I kept myself open to try to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
So 1 out of 10, how much have you learned from last year to now?
Yes, after doing this with us.
I mean, a lot. I'm not.
Quantify it, damn it.
Here's the thing: is I'm not a stranger to this type of technology
Right.
and this type of stuff. But
But that's the beauty of it.
But in the way that we're
but the
doing
way
it in the podcast,
we're doing it and the
Yeah.
way that I've set it up is truly new to me
Right.
because it's not something I do on a daily on my profession.
right?
But in other words, you were not throwing the blind side, not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
No.
But you're
But even if you are, I think that's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Is to be thrown in the deep end to learn how to swim. Just because, I mean, okay, yeah, I'm gonna use that analogy. Just don't drown.
Yeah.
But being thrown in the deep end to kind of learn how to do things. Even though it gets complicated, it gets frustrating, but there's always ways to figure things out.
Yeah.
And my mind, the way I think is, I think logically. So I try to do what I can to figure out
Yeah.
A and B to equal C,
Yes.
and C to equal A by adding or subtracting B. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just that's the way my mind works. That's how I get
This
things.
is Asian mind.
No, I know.
It's an Asian mind. Wow.
what
You know,
comes out.
this for some reason says keep good people around you.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. We was just talking smack. Remember we had an episode last season.
Oh,
last
sorry.
week?
That was the bully up. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, it creeps out every once in a while. Hey, that was a nice thing I said.
It's
about
a compliment.
You. It's a compliment. Okay.
All right. All
Smell
right.
the
go ahead.
flowers for. Smell the rose for the flowers or whatever.
Just look at the flowers.
Yeah. Look at the flowers. So
Damn, Yeah,
but keep good people around you, right? If if you have a good group of people that you surround yourself with, you're all gonna build yourself up. If you have people that are negatives or holding you down or trying to make you do things that you don't want to do or you shouldn't be doing, then those are the people that you might need to X out. And that could be friends, family, relationships.
They also might need help.
Right?
In which way?
Those negative people might need help.
Yeah, you know what? Say, hey, you know what? I can't associate with you, but I can help you if you need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Well, I mean,
that's
they could be, what I'm saying is mentality, like, wow.
wow. I don't. What's
Mentality of a person.
You sound like Charles
I know. I'm sorry.
Chinese over here?
I'm sorry to learn Charles.
Yeah.
Besides, he's writing a book, Charles, if you guys want to learn
Yeah,
about it.
right. That's a false. Don't believe that.
Who's bullying now?
I know.
Sorry.
it's a vicious cycle.
I know.
It's a vicious cycle.
So you pick on him, he picks on me.
But what I'm saying is like, yeah, so I forget what my point was, but my point being is like, keep positive, keep a positive mentality.
Yes.
Try to. I mean, it says winners here, but I mean, I think more of a positive mentality more than winners, because winners is
Okay.
more narcissistic, I feel. But being positive.
Why'd you look at me? What the
I'm having a conversation with you.
Yeah,
What?
but you're-
Okay, sorry, narcissistic.
Thank you. Why are you looking at me?
he just
A circle.
It's a
no,
circle.
but I mean, keeping a positive vibe.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I think just keeps everyone lively.
Yeah.
Everyone feeds off that, and
Yeah.
they're
I agree.
able to the
Absolutely.
abla gula, whatever is it called, it turns on.
I don't know what that word was. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't. Badula obligada.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Okay. Sorry. I had to do that. Yeah.
anyway, how long? I mean, I've already asked this question, but
Yeah,
how
okay.
long can you maintain a sense of fulfillment?
to your last breath?
Yeah. In other words.
Yeah.
There's not a way you can go around with it.
Yeah. And that's it.
Like I always say, you gotta survive and to adapt to new stuff.
So let's wrap this up real quick. So when are you gonna be fulfilled? Well, number one, in that you never stop getting
Never.
your life fulfilled by doing the things. Give yourself goals. Succeed as much as you can. Once you get there, keep finding something new. Keep adapting. Keep changing.
Of course.
Keep a positive attitude, and build your legacy. Right.
Yes.
And if you can do that, I think that at the core of a man is going to make you happy. Right?
And you pass it out to somebody else.
And you can
pass it on to somebody else.
Pass on. But if you're always negative, if you always you
doubt yourself.
you doubt yourself, or you fail and then you quit, you're always going to be in that sense where you're never good enough, and that's where those negative thoughts creep in. So whenever anybody out there has those feelings, talk to somebody, talk to your friends, family, talk to a therapist if you need to. Talk to us. We're here for you guys. We're here for you. This is BNT, Breaking Up Theory. Right?
Oh,
Thank you. And maybe you can be fulfilled.
maybe. But fulfillment is never it's a goal, but
It's always
never completion.
Yes. It's always a moving target, and you got to keep
Moving target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep chasing it.
Keep chasing the goal, right?
All right. Well,
What is it, Puma?
what? Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll be back next week with the whole crew. Maybe some special guests. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm down for it.
And we out.
Adios.